Alright, welcome and namaste. So we are going to talk about series of discussion about freedom from anger or anger management. How we can get freedom from anger or how we can manage our anger. So this discussion is not for those who believe in magic, who believe in within a fraction of second something miracles happen and everything is going to be beautiful within a fraction of second and magic. So this discussion are for those who have the willingness to manage the anger or get freedom from anger. Remember, so willingness determines our direction of life. If we have a willingness, then we can find a way even in a difficult situation. And if we don't have a willingness, we can find an excuse in every situation. So it matters. Willingness matters. So here it is working for those who have the willingness, who has the willingness to know about anger, how it comes, from where it comes, how we can take control about it, understand and realize it, and has the willingness to implement those wisdom in life to get freedom from anger, or at least we can manage our anger to a huge level. This is the promise of all this discussion. This is going to be a numbers of discussion. We are not going to cover all these topics within a single discussion. So it will be a number of discussion. And if you have any doubt, if anyone has any doubt or discussion, make it in a comment section. We will try to find a solution or get the answer of these questions. And today's topic, we get a brief about anger, and in the last we are going to talk about tips about how we can manage anger to an extent. So it is about anger. So let's start. So in a single and direct word, anger is the enemy. Anger is the enemy of us. We may sometimes use our anger to a positive direction, to a positive way of life, positive action, but still at the highest point, it is an enemy of us. If we look at our anger, so it is like a fire. Like a fire burns the subject, then it burns the surrounding. Similarly, anger first burns ourselves, burns our mind, our thought process. It captures our thought process and burns our thoughts. And our thought process surrounds all those thoughts of anger, and we are going to burn from our inside. What is going to happen? You may sometimes angry with a person or situation, but that person may even doesn't know that you are angry with that person, and that person may even doesn't agree with you. That person even don't know about that you are angry with that particular person, or that person may not be angry with you, but you are angry with that person. That particular person whom you are angry with, that person may engage his or her own work, but that person may not even know. But you are burning yourself in anger, in the fire of anger. We may think how we can take a revenge if we are unable to forgive, or if we may think how we can hurt that person. we are thinking about all this, but that person may even doesn't know that we are thinking about we are thinking about this kind of thoughts are coming to our mind, and that person is moving freely, own work, engaged in own work, but that person may even doesn't be angry with us. It is all about the mind, trick of the mind. It is uh, thoughts are circulating round and round in the mind, and we burn from our inside. In such situation, we may not be able to take a right decision. We may not be able to take a good decision. May not. It is not may not. It is mostly we are going to take a wrong decision when our mind is controlled by our anger. When our thought process are burned by anger, we are unable to take a right decision. We are unable to take a good decision. It first actions come to our mind. It's a mental action. Next, that mental action may push us to take a physical action. Sometimes it may going to be a crime also. If I am burning with anger and I am unable to take a right decision, and I am taking wrong decision first in my mind, the mental action, next come to a physical action. Due to wrong action, something wrong is going to happen, and which that wrong action, who is going to suffer? If I am going to if I am taking wrong decision, I am going to suffer. If you are taking a wrong decision, wrong action, you are going to suffer. Remember, actions are not only physical action. Actions come to the mind, then it is come to the physical action. That's why we need to first clear our mental action. That's why we need to put the wrong thoughts, to take away wash away our wrong thoughts. Then my mind can become serene, mind become calm. Then we can take a right decision. Because when we are going to take a wrong decision under the influence of anger, apart from it is burning from burning our mind, and it is burning our life, burning our physical body also. And in that way, we are going to suffer. And on the other hand, if we are taking a wrong physical action, we are going to suffer. So who is the sufferer here? So anger is the enemy of us. We must build the ability to manage our anger, even we can't get the freedom from it. That's why we first clean our thought, because I like to repeat it again and again. Mental action comes first before it is be a physical action. So we need to clean our mental action first. So we are going to talk about step by step in next discussions how anger comes to our mind. What is the source? What is the source of anger? And how we can at least we can manage this. And at the highest level we can get freedom from anger, but at least how we can manage this, we are going to come in our next discussion. Now we are going to talk about these simple tips. Remember, when we are angry, when we become angry, we excite our mind. We excite, along with the excitement of our mind, we also excite our physical body. Remember, we repeatedly, if we become angry, there are lots of our biochemical signals in our interruption of biochemical signals in our physical body also. Our blood pressure may increase, there is the interruption of our sleep, interruption of our digestive system, interruption of our hormonal secretion. All these biochemical signals are also going to be interrupted. So when we become angry, we excite our mind, and that mind excite our physical body. there is energy evolve when we become angry. So it is the energy of excitement. So when one thing it is a tips, little tips. We can burn this. If we burn this energy, then we can at least manage the anger to an extent, to a level. If we, in this way, we can use some way of sound. For example, if we use music as a way of sound, if we use play a positive music, and we dance with that music, we sing with that music, with that song or music, we sing with that positive song or music, we dance with the positive song or music for a time, at least 20 minutes or 15 minutes, we can shift our anger to a positive direction. It is one way we can. If I am angry for a time, I play a positive music and sing and dance with the positive music. We need little effort here. We need little effort and sing and dance with that positive music. We can manage with anger to an extent in this way. And apart from the positive music or positive song, there are devotional song or mantra who are in advanced level. Advanced level of devotion or mantra, they can use devotional music, devotional song or mantra. They can use devotional music and play, sing, and with the devotional music, sing the glory of the Lord with devotion. This way, we can make our mind to become calm, to make our mind to serene, not at least to an extent. We shift our thought process to positive way or devotional way from this anger, thoughts of anger surrounding round and round, to play or music, song, positive music or song or devotional music or song, sing along with singing and dancing. We need little effort here. So we shifting our thoughts from this thoughts of anger to a devotional way or positive way. And if you continue for some times, we can again focus in our work. This is the first discussion, and it is a little tips about anger management. We can burn our energy and shift our thought process to a positive or devotional way direction. So it is the first discussion. We are going to next come how anger comes to our mind. What is the source? What is the reason of why we become angry? So again, we need to think about this. We need to use our wisdom, our inner experiences. Because if we don't use our inner experience, examine our inner experience, and jump in the outside, we are going to suffer. That's why we must give importance to our inner experience, clean our thought process, then our positive actions are going to be happening. So we will join in the next discussion. And next we are going to talk about the root cause, source of our anger. Why do we become angry? So many times we blame the other people, other person, that I am angry because of you. But it is the not root. It is the not source of our anger. So we will next going to open the door. What is the source? What is the root of our anger? You remember, for the same incident, for the soul activity of the same person, one person may become angry and another person may not become angry. The source and root of our anger is not other person. What is the source and what is the root of our anger? We are going to talk about next discussion. And again, we need to think about all this, and it is going to work. Examine our inner experiences. Then it is going to work and implement. If we convince that this is actually true, then it is going to work, and we will join in our next discussion. Thank you for now.